Good morning, traders. Steve Davis, RJO Futures, downtown Chicago, senior market strategist. Happy Friday to everybody. Here you talked about the grain markets this morning. The corn market's down 2, soybeans are down 20, and the wheat is up 10 this morning. We've got cool temperatures here in the Midwest, just ideal for the corn pollination. And when we look back on this growing season, perhaps this is going to be the best weather we've had in the modern history here. So again, these cool temperatures, cool nights, cool mornings, just ideal for corn pollination. One thing that's going to help the corn, low prices is the cure for low prices and the demand picks up. And certainly the ethanol story, whether you agree with ethanol or disagree with it, it is a boom for our U.S. farmers for them to sell the corn to the ethanol facilities in our country. So look for that to pick up. I was talking to some ethanol guys this week, and they're as happy as pig in mud here buying this corn at these low prices. So this is going to continue, and low prices is the cure for low prices. So the end users, we just talked a little bit about that, and they're just going hand to mouth here. These low grain prices, just ideal for end users in the industry. So we're seeing physics in play with the opposite reaction here in the corn market. A couple years ago we had $8 corn, now we're under $4. So just really covering the gamut here of price discovery. Soybeans, a lot of times they're going to hold together here now until this volatile August crop report on August 12th. So they're down 20 cents today because there's rain in the forecast, and we're just a couple good rains away here in the month of August from really making this soybean crop as ideal as the corn crop. So the managed funds now, they're short in soybeans and they're short in wheat, and perhaps they're going to entertain ideas of being short in corn. Look at weekly and monthly charts on these grains. You've got just weekly lows. You don't need me to tell you that these markets are trending lower. So again, demand is going to be a story that's going to pick these grain markets up, and a lot of veteran grain traders will tell you to buy it in the fall and sell it in the spring. So about week and a half ago, we had like export sales of soybean meal to Vietnam, and here's a big rice country buying soybean meal from us. I think a lot of this is tied to Argentina, which is the biggest soybean meal and soybean oil exporter in the world today, and certainly Argentina in the news this week and making markets very volatile yesterday. So wheat market, certainly if wheat can bottom in here, this is going to help the corn market. And you've got wheat up 10 cents today. So that could be something. The charts on wheat look like they're basing a little better than the corn and the soybean charts. So just to wrap this up, we're just in bear markets here, and something always happens. The outlooks change. So again, look for these markets. They're going to probably trend lower in the next 30 days, and then we'll see demand pick up. And one thing, look for the capitulation that I've talked about in the previous weeks, where the bottom, where farmers just give up and sell because they have all this grain stored, and the longs are purged, and the selling exhaustion, and it's just filled with emotion. So try to not trade with emotion. Stay away from that. And we'll just wish you a great weekend this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you.
Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.